What's up, everybody? It is Thursday. I'm back. I got my coffee, as always. And today I'm checking out just a blind shot in the dark. The artist is Contrast. The song is Landed in Brooklyn. Haven't listened to it yet. Yesterday kind of ended up being a heavy rock sort of day. Today's ending up being a rap day. Wasn't planned, just how it worked out. Anyway, we'll get into it in a minute. I haven't listened to it yet, so we'll hear it together. Before I get started, a few things. I am streaming regularly now, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock ish, Central Time, US. If you're interested in learning about sort of obscure Christian conspiracy theories, that's what I talk about there, not so much the music. Be happy to have you hang out. I am not a vocal coach. I'm not a pro musician or anything, so please don't expect me to be getting super detailed and granular on this. I react to things because I enjoy music, not because I'm a pro. And don't be a dick. I try to be thoughtful. I try to be respectful. And I would ask that we can keep that same energy in the comments, please. So, with that out of the way, let's get into it. This is Landed in Brooklyn by Contrast.
I was 6. Say less, cause I just landed in. Just landed in Brooklyn. Went to the hood for some pop. Shawty says she from Bushwick, but she on pin now, give it top. Like, she hopping on village and thick. She swallow my kids out the wop. Wait, I just landed in the hood. Finna smoke me a fresh pack of ops. Wait, fresh out of boat and I'm strapped. Bitch, I'm lit up the oolong and liquor. Who wanna smoke to get pet? Duck, get turned to a frame on a picture. My bro got a stick in a straw hat. Came from a village of scammers and killers. From the struggle, and I could bet I'm the only tree that could shade. This for the homies out broke bread with. Split a 50 when we was still on EBT. I'm trying to move the whole gang out of hood to the family good, whole team gon' eat. Ain't about blood, about money, this family ties. If I'm kindred today, baby, keep. Pray for the day when the brothers gon' eat. Till the end, the motto was by any means. Look, I'm with the gang and we clicked up. We might be deep, but y'all look like some shook ones. Like, rest of y'all suck my dick. Like, how much he takes with a fee your whole lung up? Like, I do this shit so my brothers don't gotta be busting their ass for no come up. Like, what? Bitch, I'm the one. I leave them tick like they got a stutter. Wait, just landed in Brooklyn, huh? Went to the hood for some pop. Shawty says she from Bushwick, but she up in that give it top. Like, she hopping on village and thick. She swallow my kids out the wop. Wait, I just landed in the hood. Finna smoke me a fresh pack of ops.
My niggas with that shit. Got me fucked up.
I like it. I enjoyed that one. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I want a grill. So somebody come through. I have always thought at least a bottom grill. I've always thought they look so sick. So I'll just wait for somebody to hook me up. Yeah, I'm gonna check out more from this dude. Not a super deep song. There's some interesting stuff in there. I'm sure it's interesting. I listen to some foreign hip hop, and it is interesting. It's weird, I'm sure, to be from a non-traditional background, right? When you're talking about, I listen to a lot of Iranian hip hop. It's an art form that started in America, in black communities, and has been adopted by a lot of different people. And I always enjoy seeing how different people with different backgrounds relate their own struggle to what is truly like, it's the voice of the streets. Like, I'm not trying to get too deep or too philosophical about it, but most of rap is about the struggle of getting off the street or what it's like now that you are off the street, right? We didn't have anything and now we do. I got all these ops. I got people trying to keep me in the hood. There's, 50 had a song, or maybe The Game. Is Hate It or Love It. Got the hood, never come back if you could. To me, it's really interesting to see different communities, different cultures with different political issues, different cultural issues. You know, in Iran, there are a lot of religious issues. So a lot of hip hop is pushing back against religious culture, not just political culture, not just police, not just poverty, inner city culture, but also oppressive religious surveillance, right? If you are Asian, you have a different type of racism and expectation that you get in the U.S. Now, he said landed in Brooklyn. I think he grew up in the U.S. based on basically nothing. That's my assumption. But either way, right? If you grow up and you look different than the people around you, chances are good that you're going to take some shit for it. Unacceptable as that may be, because it is. If you are an Asian dude, if you're an Indian dude, if you are a black dude in a town full of white people, you're gonna take some shit for it. People are gonna be weird about it, and so you have a different experience. You know, being Asian in Brooklyn. Most of the dudes out there are black, right? You run in different crowds. You hear different stuff from your parents or from your friends' parents or whatever about who you're with or what you're doing. I just think that's interesting. You know, the idea of like multiculturalism at work, right? We should embrace it. We should be encouraging more people to get outside of their like narrow groups, right? People tend to hang out with people that look like them, but here's the fact: a lot of times people look like you are boring. They don't know anything about the world, or they don't know anything different about the world that you don't already know. Go hang out with people that are different, that have different experiences. Go hang out with people that come from nothing, come from weird families, come from overseas. One, you'll learn all kinds of interesting stuff that you never would have learned. Two, you will get exposed to some incredible food. That's just a side bonus. I've been to India. I can tell you, the food there is fucking killer. You know, it's worth getting out of chicken fingers and fucking grilled cheese. You know, learn something. I like this. I think this will be interesting. Another artist that I like who's kind of in this same sort of world is Dumbfounded. He's a West Coast rapper. He's from LA, or he's from Koreatown. But similar, speaking about cultural things that are relevant to him in hip hop, along with the cultural things that are relevant to just, you know, people who are in America. But I dated a Korean, but I've never lived in Koreatown. I didn't grow up Korean. So there are references to bulgogi and, you know, various things that are Korean that are really important and relevant to people who grew up Korean families or around Korean culture that maybe don't hit for me the same way they do for other people. I think that's interesting. I think we need to like push that. Don't just make down the middle of the road boring hip hop that sounds like everybody else. Speak to your community, speak to your life experience. That's interesting. That makes you different and unique. It makes you stand out. Wear a grill. It's still cool. Get me one, right? I will make a video just for you. I'll say your name. If you hook me up with a good grill. I'm gonna wrap it up here though. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I said something interesting. I enjoyed this one. I like Contrast. I'm gonna be checking out more in the future. For now though, have a good day. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other. Drink lots of water. And don't talk to cops.